for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
The Target Series is back in action at the Pensacola International Speedway. This 3-mile super speedway in Pensacola, Florida is the 4th chase race of season number 9. This is the Can-Am 300. Levi Jones in car number 10 has won the pole for this chase race. Outside second, Trey Rainey in the 20 car. Third place, it's Anthony Hernandez. Fourth is Jeff Bright. Running out the top 5, our highest starting chaser, Mathis Wells in the 1 car. Sixth place, we have Adam McDowell. In 7th, it's Isaac Nichols. TJ Hanley in 8th position in the 74 for the next 3 races after Sebastian Dupain was suspended by Target Series officials. 9th place, Diego Yepes. Running out the top 10, Jennifer Buford in car number 60. The rest of the field, there's Tyler Fink outside Landon Lyons in the 98 car. Then we have William Seaman with Eli Bright in the 7 to his inside. Along with Benny Watson, Alex Fletcher coming off the big win, the Penzo Truck Series last night, looking for his first Target Series victory here today in Pensacola. Case Knackle won here earlier in the season, comes in 2nd in the points, winning last race at Watkins Glen, riding some momentum here, looking for his 4th victory of the season. Outside of him in 18th is Michael Gregory, comes in as the points leader, only 1 point above Knackle. They start beside each other. And we have Matthew Logan and Nathan Stapleton the 55, with Jake Galloway and Cole Luigi the 42. Then there's Devon Red and Riley Spirito in the 8, along with Derek Hamill and Luke Jones the 26 car. Then there's Jay Rando and Damian Blue the 16, with Max Rossi and Luke Rainey. And there's Leon Capana and Justin Lightning the 97, with Lord Olano and Sebastian Kukulan the 4. And we have Danny Lloyd and Max Anderson, along with Jose Mills and Matt Montoya. And in the final row, Carson Bowers. And rounding out the field in 40th is Chaser Sean Richardson in car number 18. There's our 40-car field for the Can-Am 300 at Pensacola. Let's go on track side and fire these Target Series engines up for racing in chase race number 4.
I can't hear you! Drivers! Start your engine!
40 Target Series engines are fired up and they're rolling off the starting grid to go racing in chase race number 4 of 10. The Target Series season number 9. This is racing at Pensacola. We'll see 3 and 4 racing all day long for 15 laps straight. It's going to be an exciting one for sure, and also the big one looming around every corner. That could be a big thing for these chasers here today. Case Knackle won last race at Watkins Glen, moved up to 2nd in the point standings because of that win. However, Michael Gregory still holds the top spot in points, 32 points for him. 2nd place Knackle, 31 points there, separated by 1 point in the top 2 positions. Because Sean Richardson is 3rd in points, but he's 7 points back of the points leader. And they have a tie for 4th. Cole Luigi and Mathis Wells both have 23 points. They are currently 9 points behind the points leader. So it's going to be interesting to see who can try and move up in the point standings. Jake Galloway came in as the number 1. He has 18 points. He is a whole 14 points back, a whole race back of the points leader. 15 laps at Pensacola. Levi Jones, Trey Rainey front row as we're green flag racing in Pensacola, Florida. How about the coordination by Trey Rainey and Jeff Bright? They're on the outside lane, 2nd and 4th. They come around 1-2 to lead the first lap of the race. Trey got a big push from Jeff on the outside lane on the backstretch, and then that allowed the 9 to clear as well, so they both got clear, got down line, they fell each other through, but now Mathis Wells breaks the party up. He moves to 2nd. Our highest chaser right now moves up to P2. Isaac Nichols passing his teammate Jeff Bright to get to 3rd. Now off turn 2 down the backstretch. The 20 Trey Rainey has pulled a little bit of a decent gap there. Nichols moves out Mathis Wells for 2nd position. Fink's going to go 3 wide the 90. Big move out of Tyler Fink looking for his first victory of the season. Benny Watson goes with them in the 24 car. Eli Bright tried to get down line, couldn't there, so 24 was down there. Cole Luigi, the 42, come up to the front. He's one of our chasers. Trying to get back Matheos right there. 12 points for the 42. He passed the 1 right there. That's big for Code as well because he comes in with any race of the points leader, so he definitely wants to get a decent points day. Stay ahead Michael Gregory and Case Nanko all day long and have a shot to try and move up in the points after today. Trey Rain leads his second straight lap of the race on lap number 2. Nathan Stapleton 4 wide for third and turns 1 and 2. How about Nathan Stapleton being aggressive on these chasers at the front of the field? Stapleton's on the chase. He can do whatever he wants right now. He can put these drivers 3, 4, 5 wide, and maybe they're going to have to back out instead of him. He has nothing to lose. And those chasers have points to lose. Stapleton looks on Tyler Fink for second down the backstretch. Devon Red, the 40, staying high for now. They're 3 and 4 wide for the back of the pack. See Jake Gowie, Michael Gregory, Riley Springfield further back in the field. They're hoping that, hoping these drivers don't crash in front of me. If they do, it'll be bad. Hamill, the 33 on the inside with help from Kukulon, moves up to third. Stapleton looking on Trey Rain off turn 4, looking for a run. Hamill might go inside first. Stapleton trying to get down front of the 33, does do it. Mission accomplished for Stapleton to the front, looking to get there, but Derek Hamill goes 3 wide to 33. That's going to hurt Trey more than anyone else. He's up top 3 wide now. Unless he can get a nice push on the top side, but I think the 55 is going to have more of help from the 4 than the 20 is from the 90. And Derek Hamill's clear out in front. He's clear to the front. The Can-Am 300 first lead change of the day. It's Hamill to the front. Matt Montoya 13 looks slow with Justin Lightning. And here comes Luke Ray. He knows how to win here. He's won here in the trucks. He's won here in Cup. He's won here basically everything you could win here in. He's pushing Justin Lightning to the lead right now on lap number 4 of the Can-Am 300. Lightning to the front. He has red numbers and a red spoiler, but don't fool him for a chase driver. He barely missed out. He's tied for the final chase spot with Leon Capani. He barely missed out, but that's not Target Series red if you know what I mean. It's not Target red. It's just a brighter red on the roof number and on the spoiler of that car. Don't be fooled for Lightning to be a chase driver. How about Danny Lloyd split in the middle of the racetrack? 54 going 3 wide to try and get to the front, but it's Luke Rainey to clear out in front. Max Anderson pushes him clear. Here comes Chaser Riley Sprague to the 8. He comes in with 20 points. He has 12 points behind points leader Michael Gregory, and Gregory's currently right behind him on the inside lane. Just 2 cars separate the 8 and the 52. And Luke Rainey loving it right now. He's out in front. He's hoping that he can just stay there the rest of the race. Michael Gregory looking to make some big moves back there. He has Kashan Merchant behind him. Kashan's not going to want to push that 52 to the front. He's going to want to try and pass him whenever he can. 18 comes in third in the point standing, so he wants to get every single point he can get. And obviously shuffle our points leader out of this league group. Back there, Jake Galloway, a part of a 5 wide situation off turn number 4. Can they sort it out down the front stretch? Jake Galloway, Alex Fletcher, others were rubbing, but the 14 got in line in front of Max Rossi. And I believe they sorted it out just fine. Racing ahead through turns 1 and 2. It's Riley Sprague inside of Luke Rainey. At the stripe, Luke led the lap. Riley has the inside. He clears with Damian Blue, and Yepez pushing him clear. And Michael Gregory, he's 4th on the inside lane. He shook the 18 off him, and now he's pushing Yepez. Now he's going to go to the inside of the 01. This is 3 wide for P3. Down the backstretch, Yepez jumps up in line from Luke Rainey. They actually forced the 51 really high. And Michael Gregory to 3rd. Currently getting 2nd place chase points. That's all. He doesn't really want to win these races. He just right now sits out front points. He can just get 5th highest chaser, 4th highest chaser, and he'll be fine. He could keep the points lead that way. He's up to 3rd right now on the racetrack. 2nd of our chasers. That's currently Chaser Riley Sprague who leads the way, looking for 15 points added on to try and gain on points leader Michael Gregory. But to the inside goes Gregory for P2, getting oh so close to the 8 of Riley Sprague. Riley has to be looking in his mirror right now saying, oh, not him. He's going to be saying anyone but him. And here comes TJ Hanley, the 74, his return to the Target Series. How sweet would it be if he could win again the Target Series? This was his playground for a few seasons in a row. He'd make the Final 4. He'd make it into the championship battle. But he's never won a Target Series championship. Obviously not going to be his season this season since he's subbing for 3 races. But he could get another victory in the Target Series, trying to get back to where he knows best. And Jennifer Buford, the 60, going to shuffle Michael Gregory out right there. 52 up top from 2nd as Riley Sprague leads the way in the 8th. Here comes Alex Fletcher back to the front, the 62 car. Won last night's Pensacola Truck Series Can-Am 250 here at Pensacola. His first ever Truck Series win. He's looking for his first ever Target Series win here today. In the Can-Am 300, how sweet would it be if Fletcher could get it done here today. He's pushing Jennifer Buford to the front, and Max Rossi goes 3 wide the 43 for the 2nd position. Max Rossi's going to be very aggressive. He comes in last in the points, only 10 points for him. He's a full 22 back of Michael Gregory, our points leader. Rossi going to be very aggressive throughout these next few chase races, trying to get every single point he could get as they race their way down the backstretch. Rossi pulling low. Landline says to go with them. Does Luke Jones go with them? And the pack has been split a little bit. I don't know if a car spun off or if a car got loose or what, but Max Rossi is going to the front, trying to see. Oh, Trey Rainey had an issue with the 20 car. Outside pole sitter, going to stop on the backstretch. We'll see if that caused the yellow flag or not. Tough break for a driver who had such a great qualifying run. Trey Rainey, that's basically the pinnacle. That just describes Trey Rainey's season so well right there. He's just kind of had good runs. He's had fast cars. He's not been able to perform at the finish of these races, whether it be crashes, mechanical issues, what be it. It's still been horrible for Trey this season. It looks like no yellow flag came out there, so we're good to keep going with 7 laps to go. It split the pack a little right there. However, that second pack can run the first down. We've seen this before Pensacola, where it looks like the second pack won't be able to run the first pack down, but they do it. We saw last night in the Truck Series race, 3 trucks lost the draft. It was Fletcher, along with McShane, another truck. And 2 of those 3 were somehow able to run down the 33 truck field in front and get back into the lead group. So it is possible, especially when you have about 10 cars back there instead of only 3. Max Rossi to the front in Pensacola, Florida, leading with 6 laps to go in the Can-Am 300, the 4th Target Series chase race of the season. And for Max Rossi, he comes in last in the points, currently getting 15 points, to 3 extra bonus points for winning a chase race. If you're a chase driver, Rossi wants those here today to get back into chase contention. But it's non-chaser Lord Allow moving up to second. Here comes the driver who got the last spot inside the top 10 in points. Leon Campana comes in also at the bottom of the barrel in terms of chase contention. He's looking for a great points day here today. He's looking 3 wide Lord Allow to turn number 3. He has Justin Letney with them, the 97, as Max Rossi pulls away in the 43 to a decent gap. Nathan Stapleton making 4 wide with Luke Ray, the 51, behind him. They go through 3 and 4. Campana, the 29. He'll get clear for second. Now Justin Letning jumps low. Back to the start-finish line. 5 laps to go in Pensacola. 15 miles remain for Max Rossi, currently out in front in the Can-Am 300. How about that? 2 chasers, 1-2. Rossi and Campana. Max Anderson, he moves up to 3rd. Nathan Stapleton will move to 4th, the 55. Luke Rain 5th on the inside, the 51 car. Damian Blue's on the inside lane. Here comes TJ Hanley, Kashawn Richardson, Yepez, Rando are back there. How about the 39 Carson Bowers? 4th, second goes Max Anderson on Campana. That second pack isn't really gaining. That's shocking to see. It's like they got too far back. I don't think that second pack will gain in 4 laps. I think this is the front pack that will battle it out for the win, as we have a car blowing up. That's Riley Spurley, who was basically on the racetrack. That was so close to being an issue. I believe the yellow flags are shown right there. Is that the yellow? I believe the yellow is out right there. 4 to go. We will have a late race restart. Caution flag is out for the 8 of Riley Spurley blowing up. One of our chasers having issues here today in the Can-Am 300. And it's going to shake up the whole end of this race. We'll have a late race restart. This caution comes out 4 to go. We might have a restart with around 2 or even 1 lap to go. This is going to be an exciting ending to this race. How will it turn out? The second pack can out. They're not going to get up to the front, obviously, in 1 or 2 laps, but they can try and get any points they can, especially Michael Gregory's back here, currently back in 37th, getting all basically only 2 points because Riley Spurley was the only chaser behind him. Let's see what happened to Riley Spurley to bring our first and only caution flag of the Can-Am 300. So this is actually why the second pack was not catching up and why they lost ground. Riley Spurley from the 8 is on the outside lane. You see Michael Gregory's in that second pack. The 8 blows up on the outside. He's going to step out of the race, out of the groove. Look at the cars that got slow because the 8's trying to get down low. Then the second pack got slow. That is why they were not gaining and why they lost time. If the 8 didn't blow up, they actually would have gained. Right here, you see Spurley trying to get down low out of the way. He does. He blows up in the middle of 1-2. Obviously, whatever it was terminal because he has to coast all the way around down the back. There you can see he's just entering turns 3 and 4 now. He's trying to get as low as he can on the racetrack. There may be fluid on the back stretch. I think that's what Target Series officials were looking at. Is there fluid on the racetrack? And I believe once the race leaders went through there, so they went and took the line right there. No yellow was out yet, and then I think they went through there. Maybe some drivers complained of some fluid and oil on the racetrack, and they see riders to back on the racing surface, going 45 miles an hour. The drivers in the draft going 190, 200. So obviously an unsafe situation for the drivers to be in. There is Riley coasting through 3 and 4, down now below 40 miles an hour, and here comes the lead pack, and we're lucky no one hit him. So here they're gonna come. Max Rossi and some others are going to come flying in, and we are very lucky that no one hit Riley Sprayed. He's going barely 30 miles an hour now. Here comes Rossi and the rest of the pack. 30 miles an hour, the 8 is at. And here they come. Wow. It's like that 8 was not moving at all with how fast they flew by. Second pack goes by. Luckily, no one hits the 8. Yellow flag comes out for Riley Sprayed. Tough break for one of our chasers. It's going to set up a late race restart here in Pensacola, Florida. So they took 3 to go right there. We'll come back at the green flag. Max Rossi out in front. Will be a 2-lap shootout to the checkered flag. Coming back green right here in Pensacola, it will be a 2-lap dash to the checkered flag to determine the winner in Pensacola for chase race number 4. For Riley Sprayed, as a camshaft issue that will net him 1 point here today. And it's going to be a bad points day for the 8 of Riley Sprayed, who came in looking for a good day, was having a good day, but now out in 39th position. Trey Rainey is still on pit road with his issue. Don't know what it is, but he's back on the racetrack now. He's 3 laps down. He's going to try and pass the 8 of Riley Sprayed for whatever he wants. You know, just kind of get out there and run some laps. 38 cars are on the lead lap here to settle out the race victory. Chaser Max Rossi leads the way, comes in last in the points. How sweet would be if he get 15 points for winning here today. Max Aronson in second. Third place, Luke Ray, another one of our chasers. Leon Capano, chaser in fourth. Jeff Bright's fifth. Stapleton, Lightning, Blue, Montoya, Hanley, Lloyd, Richardson, Rando, Delano, Nick on the top 15. We're back green in Pensacola. 2 laps remain. Luke Ray already getting a great jump. He's going to take it to the inside. Max Aronson for P2. Jeff Bright went behind the 9. Spun his tires. Stapleton jumps low. Justin Lightning jumps low. Everyone trying to get down to the bottom of the racetrack because that's the place you want to be on a restart in Pensacola. Because you have to get up to full song, remember. Luke has a nice run going to Max Rossi. We'll see if he can take it to the inside. Capano looking for third. They make the chasers 1, 2, 3 off turn 2. Down the back, Luke Ray all over the back of Max Rossi looking for a way around. He's looking out, peeking out. The run stalled though. He stays behind the 43 for now. When can Luke Ray jump low? There he goes in turn 3. He's going to move to the inside. Rainey with Rossi to his outside. Max Aronson in line in 30. Has a nice run going to the front 2 because they're side by side. Off of turn number 4 of the race. Over 200 miles an hour coming back to the white flag. Last lap this time by. 3 miles remain. Who wins in Pensacola? Aronson and Luke Ray for the lead. White flag last lap. Here they come. Off to turn number 1. Aronson inside Luke Rainey. Can the 51 shut the door? He does. Rainey down line for now. Aronson, Campana, Lloyd. Can a chaser win another chase race in the Target Series? Off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch of the race. Can Aronson get the push from Leon Campana? You know, Campana doesn't want Luke Rainey to win this race, but the 51 is a nice gap right now. Aronson looking for a run to turn number 3 for the final time today. Luke Rainey in control by a car length. Yeah, the 84 is no help coming to him. This is going to be Luke Rainey's day, it looks like. He's won here so many times before. And as he comes off turn number 4, the checkered flag is waving in the wind. Luke Rainey out front at the right time. He'll win chase race number 4 to get 15 points. What a drive by Luke Rainey in the final restart to pass Max Rossi, and it gets him to victory lane in the NR2003. And what a great points day for the driver of the 51, Luke Rainey. 15 points. He's the 3rd chaser this season to win a chase race. Michael Gregory did in chase race number 2. Casey Necker just did it last race at Watkins Glen, and here Luke Rainey does it this race in Pensacola. Let's go see the finish results. Now the points look after chase race number 4 of season number 9. Here are the finishing results from the Can-Am 300 at the Pensacola International Speedway. We had 1 car select today for 2 laps and 6 lead changes. 6 different drivers in laps today in Pensacola. Chaser Luke Rainey gets it done the 51, leading 3 laps at the end of the race and getting to victory lane in chase race number 4 for 3 extra bonus points. Max Aronson ends up in 2nd, Danny Lloyd in 3rd, Matt Montoya 4th, and Leon Campana rounding out the top 5. You had Lord Lau in 6th, Max Rossi leading on the final restart, led 5 laps to anyone here today. He ends up in 7th though. Tough break for him, a good points day, but still a very tough break for him after leading on the final restart. Casey Necker moved up to 8th and gains control of the points lead with a great result. Top 10 in chase race number 4. Naco is a championship threat here this season. 9th for Jennifer Buford and Damian Blue rounding out the top 10. Justin Lynn gets an 11th place finish. Jay Randall in 12th. Matthew Logan 13th. Kashawn Richardson from last to 14th. Alex Archer backing up the Pensacola Truck Series win with the top 15 in the Target Series. T. Janley's first race back in the Target Series, 16th for him. Jeff Brighton 17th. Landon Lyons 18th. Adam McDowell 19th. Diego Yepes in 20th. Look down below, 21st for Nathan Stapleton, 22nd for Luke Jones, Jose Mills 23rd, Levi Jones from the pole in 24th, and Derek Himmel 25th. Cole Luigi, mediocre day once again for the 42 team, puts him in 26th. Mathis Wells, another mediocre day as well with the 42 ends up in 27th. Isaac Nichols 28th, Sebastian Kugel on 29th, Carson Bowers 30th. 31st for Benny Watson, Anthony Nez 32nd. Devon Red 33rd, Michael Gregory, a bad day for the driver of the 52, 34th for him. Loses the points lead, falls into the clutches of some other drivers who come up to the front. Tyler Fink 35th. Jake Galloway, it's not been the chase he's wanted. He came in as the regular season champion, but another bad day, 36 for him. He's not in championship contention. He's actually tied for last in points. Down below him, Eli Bright 37th. Galloway's teammate William Seaman 38th. Trey Rainey 3 laps down 39th, and Riley's to camshaft for Chaser Riley puts him in the 40th position and down at the bottom of the points. At the right side are the point standings. Currently, it's Case Nacco out in front of the points, 4 races in, 40 points for him. He has a 5-point gap over Michael Gregory, who falls to second, but still within range of driver number 22. Third in points, Kashan Richardson, the 18 car, 32 points. He's 8 points back. Luke Rennie with 31 points now is 4th in points. How about that? For Luke, he came in with 16 points. He's now up 31 points. He's in the top 5 in points, 4th in points. He's only 9 points back of the points lead. You have other drivers close like Colucci, 28 points. Mathis Wells has 27 points. And then you have Liam Capana. He has 26 points. And then you have the drivers down at the bottom of the points with 20 or 21 points. You have Jay Randall and Riley Stewart, both with 21 points, and 3 drivers with 20 points, Jake Galloway, Luke Jones, and Max Rossi. So still actually pretty close for the points lead. First to last separate by 20 points. That is over a race. Obviously, a race is 14 points, considering now you get 15 points for winning. Last race or last place gets 1 point. That's a 14-point net gain you can have in a race. So we'll see if drivers can start to claw their way back up into contention. We have 6 chase races left in season number 9 of the Target Series. Chase race number 5. After this next chase race, we're midway done with the championship swing as we go to Auto Club for the Sony 300. I will see you guys then.